KVK1 approaches and it's time to get your march ready. A regular question I get on this channel is, why do I use Sun Tzu Aethfled and not Bjorn Sun Tzu? Well, here is my response. Let's start with Bjorn. I accept that in a dueling situation, 1v1, Bjorn Sun Tzu, both expertise, would beat Sun Tzu Aethfled. I haven't got the commanders to test this because I've not invested in him, but I'm 99% sure the outcome of a duel would be in Bjorn's favour. So why am I not using him? The answer is simple. First, imagine that you're saving for a car, and then an elderly relative says to you, "Would you like my car for free?" Well, to me, that's what Aethfled is like. She's free. You're gonna get her whatever happens. So I think you should do the right thing, even if you don't like the car, and take the free car. Why would you not do it? Aethfled is a peacekeeper. She can kill barbarians. She's one of the best barbarian chainers you can possibly get. She also is able to lead barbarian rallies, including the Forts 4 and 5. She is universally useful. And what are you going to do with her otherwise? Let's think now. Let's think that you expertise Sun Tzu, and then you are pursuing Bjorn, so then you would have to put 450 epic heads into him. That would mean you don't have the 450 epic heads that should be going into Joan. What will this then look like? You're going to suffer in your Sunset Canyon. You're going to suffer in your expedition progress. And as you suffer in those two, you'll get less daily incomes. It will be a catastrophe, in my opinion, to not have Joan expertise and instead have a Bjorn expertise. But you might say it's possible to expertise 3 before KVK1. And you're right, I've already done 2 and I'm only 48 heads away from doing 3, so you are right. But for most players, expertise in 2 would be a big ask, and that would mean that you wouldn't have Joan expertise for well into KVK1. Now let's talk about AoE damage. It's hard to demonstrate AoE damage and hard to test it. We duel all the time and we know who's good at dueling. But let's just look at a scenario where I lose. Even in a losing situation, Sun Tzu Aethfled managed to do 150,000 kills. Far more than anybody else on my team. And the only person that beat it was a Martel Pyrrhus, which of course us free to play can only dream of. Let's now have a little look at this. I imagine we meet dead in the middle would be one of the reasons. So this is the closest to a murder ball that I can get. But watch how my Sun Tzu reacts. First, he's going to hit 3 targets, and then he's going to hit 5. The amount of skill damage he's putting out is ginormous. Absolutely huge. Bjorn can't compete with this in any way, shape or form. Let's just watch Bjorn in action for a moment, because some people are confused. They think at expertise Bjorn has a AoE damage, but he doesn't. He has an AoE debuff. Now watch Bjorn's hit. Here it comes. So only 894 damage on my Archer March and nothing on City Keeper, because it's not an AoE damage, it's an AoE debuff, a bit more like what Richard has. So in conclusion, I accept that Bjorn Sun Tzu is a better march in a gentleman's agreement for a 1v1, but that's simply not how war is. Also, I think it's rude to turn down Aethfled if you're given her for free. She's really a very universally useful commander. You're going to have her anyhow, so use her. A free legendary. Getting her to 5-5 is easy. Getting someone like Mohammed to 5-5 is really, really expensive. And you don't want to waste those gold heads. So, this is why I think you shouldn't do Bjorn. Tell me what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.